I have just this part done. Now, if I continue to cut them down, they're all going to be totally different. All the colors will not be the same. I mean, that's like, let's see, now these two are the same. These two are the same. So, I'm not going to like what I'm doing. So, I am going to change it. And I'll show you what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, I did one of these right here different. And I'm going to put it up there so you can see what I did different.
Now, I want to read something here from the Messiah in America. And he says this, and this is on page 29, and he says this. Let me see if there's something else I wanted to read here. Well, anyway, it says this. He said, 3rd Nephi, which we just read from, is a book that should be read and reread again. The testimony of the resurrected Christ in America is given in purity and beauty. And here again, this is the one that said that the plates were found on brass, and the Rosicrucian magic book presented by Mr. Quinn, that this brought forth the summoning of that dark figure, who indeed fits the linguistic etymology of Moroni. And he goes on, it says this, and that was the words of Ezra Taft Benson, who was one of the Mormon prophets. Mr. Ferguson writes, the appearance of the Messiah in Mesoamerica, as recorded in the Book of Mormon, occurred soon after the crucifixion and ascension of Jesus of Nazareth in the Old World. He goes on to say, on the basis of his lifelong study of ancient Mexican historical sources, Siguenza felt Quetzalcoatl appeared in Mexico shortly after the crucifixion. In coded or disguised language, he tells us that Quetzalcoatl was the resurrected Messiah of the Bible. Whoops. Now there's wrong, and then there's real wrong, but they are equating the feathered serpent, Quetzalcoatl, with the resurrected Christ.
Alrighty, I just recorded over 17 minutes and it's gone now. Don't know what happened to it. But okay, let's continue on. Let's start over. Then that way we can do it. I wished I had enough to continue on to make this bigger, but I can't. The colors will not go right. They will be like these two are the same, these two are the same, and so forth. So I'm not going to have enough to do it that way. So what I figured I would do is I would change it over from this one to this one. And then we'll see, I don't know if those will fit on these or not. Probably not. No, it's not going to fit. I'll get one of these. Oh well, I'll make it different, won't I? No, because this down here at the bottom. Alrighty, we're going to have to figure something else out. Let's see what we can do. May have to continue on with that one, but I was thinking, hopefully, then I can go with this one, 2 rows down, then go with this one, 2 rows down, and then put this right here around the whole thing. But it's not gonna work that way because this right here won't fit. So we'll have to just try to continue it with that one and see what we can do with it, because oh man, I hate it when it don't work out the way I want it to. Alrighty, let's see. Put this one over here because I'm using it now. So I still want to continue with these right here on the ends. And then we have these right here. And we have to continue these the way they are so that it will come out right. Okay, let's get that green and higher. Let's see, no, that one goes there, and that one goes there. So now we're going to go with these right here, and we need 18 of them. That should make 2 rows. And then we have these right here. I don't remember how many I've got, but we got 18 of these, or these. Got 18 of these and 18 of these, and they're both colors. And then we have these. So now we're going to start working on these to make them work out, I hope.
Now, that's just not wrong. That is wrong, 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 wrong. Now, who was it that appeared? You see, we have Moroni appearing, and this was before that. We have Moroni appearing there as the black man at the Salem trials, and this is absolutely the guy that appeared to Joseph Smith. He described in his visions. Here in Mesoamerica, we have this entity appearing. And this actually, the actual place that this happened was the place where the vision took place was at Tenochtitlan. Let me read something to you from page 2 of Mr. Ferguson's book. It says here that this is a story told to the Spaniards, and this happened at Tenochtitlan. It says here, a great light came from the northeastern sky. It glowed for 4 days in the sky, then lowered itself to the rock. The rock can still be seen at Tenochtitlan Deval in Oaxaca. From the light there came a great, very powerful being who stood on the very top of the rock and glowed like the sun in the sky. There he stood for all to see, shining day and night. Then he spoke. His voice was like thunder, booming across the valley. Our old men and women, the astronomers and astrologers, could understand him, and he could understand them. The solar beam told us how to pray and fix for us days of fast and days of feasting. Then he balanced the book of days, sacred calendar, and left vowing that he would always watch down upon his beloved people. And I believe he did as Moroni, the Prince of America. Now, what is the significance of this happening at Tenochtitlan? And let's look at Genesis 14:17. This is pure lineage of Cain, and Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Enoch, and he builded a city and called after the name of his son Enoch, Enoch Titlian. I believe that is that city. This is where the vision took place there. And this is what the Mormon church believes. This was Jesus. Well, no, I'm sorry, it's not Jesus. But it is old Moroni. And old Moroni, he is the Prince of America.
I think it's worth mentioning, too, that there are 2 Enochs in the Bible.
Yes,
two different
sir.
lineages, one from the line of Seth, the other from the line of Cain. And this one would be the evil
Yes.
Enoch, we would call him.
Enoch the evil. Absolutely. Old Enoch the evil, yes indeed. Now, we want to read this. We would be remiss without reading this from America's Assignment with Destiny by Manly P. Hall, Freemasonry's greatest philosopher, as they eulogized him. But it says this on page 22. And here again, it's always the children, isn't it? It's always the children that are abused and ritualized. And it's talking about the religious orders which served the mysteries of Quetzalcoatl. Children were consecrated to his temples from their birth and were marked by a special collar. At the end of the second year, the child was scarified in the breast. They were marked and scarred. I remember in the Blue House case, which we had a little bit to do with, the documentary was done by John very well. And in there, these children were all ritualistically marked, over probably almost 20 of them total. And they were all ritualistically marked in the same way in the Blue House case. And John, you want to say a little bit about the documentary there?
Yeah, usually I play the trailer at the beginning that shows this documentary, but it was amazing. The psychologist, I can't remember her name right now. David, do you remember her name, the psychologist? She was the professor over at USI. Anyways,
yeah, I'll get it wrong. I'm not going to try.
The name's drawn a blank for right now, but she was the one, I think, that testified to this, because she started giving her time to be able to speak with these children and also to help kind of piece together what's going on here, because as David said, they all had these marks, and they were all kids who didn't know each other at all, but they had these marks on their arms, and this was something that stood out to her, and she got attacked pretty heavily for bringing this out, as well as the lawyer who actually helped these children. But man, I remember saying this in the documentary, but if this stuff's true, then our country's in a lot of trouble. We have, according to Russ Dizdar and other people who have dealt with Fritz Springmeier, David, Donna Carrico, other people, Tom Dunn, I mean, I can keep going, but these people are in belief that there's millions of children that have gone through this kind of ritual thing in our country, and it would make sense if it goes as far back as the 1600s and how it keeps compounding on top of each other, because this is a generational thing.
Could it be that the witchcraft conspiracy that Cotton Mather spoke of at the Salem witch trials is still a reality today? I believe it 100%. I have no doubt in my mind, not one bit. On page 27, Manly Palmer Hall writes this: Peirce suggests that the god Quetzalcoatl was known in Peru under the name of Amaru. He writes, from the latter name comes our word America. Amaraku is literally translated land of the plumed serpent. That plumed serpent appeared at Tenochtitlan, and I believe he appeared to Joseph Smith. I believe he appeared to Tabuka. I hope I pronounced her name correctly. Tatubka, the lady there from the Salem witch trials. And I believe that the same prince over America today is vowed to establish false religion and is at work right now to destroy everything that is truly of God that would rise up to expose this witchcraft plot.
Amen.
2 Corinthians 11:4. For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom we have not preached, or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with him. Do not receive another Jesus. They say the Book of Mormon is another testament of Jesus. What it is, it's the testament of another Jesus. And don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Turn to Jesus Christ, the real one, before it's everlastingly too late. Get rid of your Book of Mormon. Get you a King James Bible and follow the real Jesus. He will lead you into truth, and he will keep you. I tell you what, it's like walking through a minefield in these last days. I guarantee it is. But Jesus Christ can bring you through, and he can bring you through victorious. Yes, he can.
That's so true. You know, it's interesting that this is such an appealing religion to me. It never appealed to me because I was never going to wear their underwear, nor was I ever going to wear that outfit. I'm not gonna dress like that every day. So to me, it doesn't appeal. I don't understand the appeal. To a lot of people, maybe it's the community. That's something that is very much missed.
Alrighty. Like I said, this right here is F, and it is nowhere in the book. So you don't know. I just don't know. So I do not want to waste these. So what I'm going to have to do is play with it. And, oh man, I have messed this. Oh, I wish I'd never started if I know it was going to end up like this. Alrighty. Let's see. What we're going to have to do is, oh, let me get these out from underneath you. Make sure you still see what I'm doing. I'm going to have to see what I can do about playing with it. Okay, I don't need that. Oh, alright, let me get this right here out of my way, because it is not going to do me no good right now. Alright, well, I'll have these. So, that one, I'm not going to use it no more, because once I get these two rows, I ain't going to use it no more. Now, this one right here is supposed to be all the way, I think. Oh, this right here ain't going to work either.
Part of it is we watch movies like The Past,
Arr,
watch things on the Holocaust.
how am I going to do this? I don't understand those two. And
describe that you would pull the pieces out one by one of the baby, lay them out to make sure, as I understand,
this right here is, I forget what you call it, but it's got the colors that blend in. I don't know.
Just no different than seeing a tumor in your mind at that
And it's just, I don't know. I don't know what to do, because this right here don't even work. It goes in really, you have to gather it right in here. And that's not going to work. And this right here, okay, which one? This right here is G. That's G. Do we have a G in here? Besides just the template.
Well, I had Donna here, who's an OBGYN, and she said, well, you asked.
See, this is H. And this one right here is H. Now, H, I will have to have more. And I would have to have this one and this one to make it work. But there is no F in there. And I was looking for a G. A G. And so far, no G. Come on now, don't leave it sticking together. No G. It's just showing the small one like this. Yeah, it's not even in here. But this right here is supposed to work.
When I'm asked about that, I'll say,
Oh, I don't know what to do from here.
as far as I understand,
But this right here goes all the way back.
lose a life of patients, and this intentionally ends one's life. How on earth is this healthcare? And of course, we're not talking about.
And we'd have to have one block here.
That's a separate issue. But let's shift.
But it's still not right.
When did you first start to just have some
I am
doubts?
not liking it at all.
In other words, when was kind of the crack in the edifice of your worldview? When and
Alright,
how
let's
did that
throw that one to the side. Let's see what we got here. Look how big this one is. And you only have the one. Let me find it. If I can find it. Oh, man. Okay, let me go in here and get it. And you only have the one side like this, and that's it. See here, it still shows us too big. And it shows you have to put this down here, this in. So now where in the world? Alright, I'm back at a dilemma. This one and this one and what do I do with it? And that one is no good for nothing. No good for nothing. Because it don't work out. This one right here is way too small. Even if you just put one down here, it's still not going to work out because this right here has the curve in it. So what did I do to mess myself up so bad? Alright, let's see what we can do. We're going to put these back up. I don't know what they're for. I don't really see anything in my book that would help me. Nothing. All these right here are put together with the one that looks like this one, but not that one. And all this right here is that way. So I am not getting. And these right here are well, this right here has one, but it's just drawn in there to show you that you can use a template on these right here and put a flower in there. So that don't help. Now this one right here is H. Find which one H is. Let's see if that will help me. Oh, come on. Alright. This one is not H. This one's not H. But this one is H. Alright, okay, let's see what we got here on H. What was that? Oh, I done lost my brain. Ah. Okay, where's H? Oh, I just seen it. H. Make sure I got the right one. H. Alright, with H, it's showing it by itself like this with these right here. So that means these right here ain't gonna work. Not any of it's gonna work. Oh man. Did I really screw up bad? Oh, I screwed up bad. What do I do? Well, for one thing I know I'm going to do is put all this stuff back and find my seam ripper and start taking them apart.
Amongst Christianity, because as soon as you put together a community, you have the type of things that we've seen in the 1600s Pilgrim Church, the same kind of stuff, and we've been firsthand seers of this. You see this happening consistently, and the Mormons fill that gap with community and fellowship and all of the things that a human could desire, other than the way they dress and their underwear underneath. I don't get it. But thank you, David, for bringing this kind of stuff out, because I think that there's a lot of people that are listening tonight. I looked in the chat that were in the Mormon Church. I think there was at least 10 to 15 people that I just noticed that said that they were glad that they came out of that.
Alrighty. I have that. Let's see what I can do. Okay, right there they are. And here these are. Now, that right there is not going to help me with this. The only way I see it helping me at all is if I take these, this one is to take and cut these in half or something. And I don't think it's not gonna work. Put that one down there and that one there. See, this one right here is H. And oh, there's a minute on there. I didn't see it till just now. The light hit the strike. And it won't fit on a 2.5 inch. And I'm not going to have enough of those to do it. I'm going to sleep on it. And then tomorrow, I'll get up and I'll come across what I want to do if I don't do it tonight. But this is the one I was talking about. I wonder how many I can get out of this. There's 1, 2, 3, 3.5. So I might end up going ahead and cutting these down to this size and going ahead and putting some more together. Even though the colors are going to be all messed up, and just continue like that, because these are not helping me whatsoever. I don't, this right here, no, this is G. What G is for, I have no idea. This right here may be the only one, but you cannot use it on a 2.5 inch strip. Alright. Let's put all this up. I don't know. I'm stumped. I'm very stumped. Let's see. These are these. So I want to try to keep them together. And then these are these two. What did I do with these? Oh, okay, they're right here. Okay, that takes care of that. And then, what did I do with that? Okay. Put that there. And there. And see what I can come up with it later. That one goes there. Now I'm missing my curved one. Which that one's it. Okay. Alrighty, I'll come up with something